Welcome to the Nutrition Education presentation. Nutrition is a huge topic and one that is critical to your health. But rather than focus on fruits and nuts and carbohydrates and fats and proteins, for the next few minutes we're going to discuss how to become more aware of what and how you eat and the importance of making smart eating decisions. To do this, we'll draw upon resources from the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Choose My Plate program. We'll look at some nutrition labels and some restaurant menus, all geared at helping you make better, smarter eating decisions. Choose My Plate offers a wealth of nutrition, weight management, and exercise information, all designed to help you make better food and eating decisions every day. Let's start by examining their 10 simple tips. Balance your calories. Enjoy your food but eat less of it. Avoid oversized portions. Foods to eat more often. Make half your plate fruits and vegetables. Switch to low-fat or no-fat milk. Make half your grains whole grains. Foods to eat less often. Compare sodium in foods, and drink water instead of sugary drinks. We've already discussed knowing your numbers and metabolism, so balancing your calories is all about finding the balance between what you take in and what you burn. Enjoy your food but eat less of it. Take your time when eating. Eating too fast or not being aware of what you're eating may result in your eating too much. Don't just eat what's on your plate until it's gone. Be aware of how much food there is and eat only what you need to satisfy your hunger. Avoid oversized portions. To avoid overeating, start by using smaller plates, bowls, and glasses when eating at home. When eating out, especially in fast food restaurants that offer low-cost, high-calorie options, be aware of the calories in each item. Foods to eat more often. Eat more vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and fat-free or low-fat dairy products. These foods have the nutrients you need for health, including potassium, calcium, vitamin D, and fiber. Make half your plate fruits and vegetables. Choose red, orange, and dark green vegetables like tomatoes, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. Switch to fat-free or low-fat milk and dairy products. They have the same amount of calcium and other essential nutrients as whole milk products, but have fewer calories and saturated fats. Make half your grains whole grains. To eat more whole grains, substitute whole grain products for refined products, such as eating whole wheat bread versus white bread or brown rice versus white rice. Foods to eat less often. Cut back on foods high in solid fats, added sugar, and salt. These include cakes, cookies, ice cream, candy, sugary drinks, and pizza. Fatty meats like hot dogs, ribs, and sausage should also be avoided. Compare sodium. Use nutrition labels to choose low-sodium versions for foods like soups, breads, and frozen meals. Drink water instead of sugary drinks. Cut calories by drinking water and unsweetened drinks. Soda, energy drinks, and sports drinks are major sources of unnecessary sugar and calories. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, requires that all packaged food have a nutrition facts label printed on them for a good reason, and it's important to understand how to read these labels. The first thing to understand is that each label represents one serving size and also lists the number of servings in the package. So when you grab a can of soda or soup or a bag of chips, make sure that you note the serving size as well as the number of servings in the package. It's easy to assume that a smaller container may only have one serving, but that's definitely not always the case. The number of servings is on top for a reason. The nutritional information for the rest of the label applies to just one serving. So a bag of potato chips might say it's 150 calories per serving, but the entire bag might have 2 or 3 servings per container, which could add up to 450 total calories. Next, check out percent of daily value. This shows the percent of daily recommended nutrients required for a moderately active woman or fairly sedentary man and assumes a rate of 2,000 calories per day. Remember that your own metabolic rate and daily caloric intake requirements will vary based on your physical makeup, activity level, age, and gender. So 2,000 calories per day may or may not be accurate for you. Take what you've learned about your own metabolism into consideration when evaluating serving size and percent of daily value information. As an example, let's use a simple candy bar. At first glance, it would appear from the wrapper that this candy bar has just 220 calories, 10 grams of fat, and 24 grams of sugar. But in reality, it's double that. Without recognizing that the package has 2 servings, it would be easy to think incorrectly that the whole thing is just one serving. If you didn't take a close look, this one candy bar would represent 440 total calories, which is over 20% of your allowed total calories, leaving you with just another 1,500 calories for the rest of the entire day. By contrast, a single apple would have less than 100 calories, provide you with 17% of your fiber, 14% of your vitamin C, and essentially have no fats or sodium. Substituting a piece of fruit for a packaged snack is a simple, cost-effective way to cut calories while improving your nutritional intake. And eating out is even more tricky. In New York State, we've instituted a law that requires restaurants with 15 or more locations to include the number of calories in each menu item it offers. So if you eat out frequently, it's very important that you make sure that you know your numbers. If you're trying to lose weight and stay on a 2,300 calorie per day diet, just ordering loaded potato skins as an appetizer could represent half to almost all your available calories per day, and that doesn't include your entree, dessert, drinks, or any of the foods you consume that day. And fast food is no exception. A large burger, fries, and 16-ounce sugary drink can easily represent 1,200 calories or more in one quick but low-nutrition meal. It's very easy to make bad eating decisions in today's busy world where there's a quick, low-cost, and tasty option on every corner. But by being aware of what you're eating and taking advantage of all the information available to you, you can at least begin to make some positive and informed decisions. Whether you decide to make the healthy decision or not is up to you. But by being aware of your food intake, at least you'll be giving yourself a chance to make the smart decision.